Good morning, students. Welcome to the lecture of Tele, and this is session 21. And we are in exercise number 15. On your screen, you can see the exercise is there. Yesterday, we saw the voucher entries for the transactions like purchase of goods, sales of goods, receipts, and payments, right? We are dealing with the accounting voucher entries. You know that. In continuation, in exercise 15 also, we will make entries for purchases, sales, receipts, and payments. So we have one more exercise to be completed today. You already got the exercise. You may read it, or I have placed it on the screen also. Runtime, we can move to the question. Record the following transactions in the books of Ramakant Limited. And for that, let us go back to Tele and let us create a new company by pressing Alt F3. Or right here you can click on company info and then go to create company. Right over here, just enter the name of the company, that is Ramakant Limited. Appears to be Gujarati name, right? Para Bazaar, Rajkot. Quite a local company in Gujarat. Our pin code 123456 as it is. You can enter the contact details. Yours starting from 1st April 2019. No password is to be set as of now. આપણે કાલે જ વાત થઈ હતી, અત્યારે કોઈ પાસવર્ડ સેટિંગ કરતા નહીં. પછી જો પાસવર્ડ ભૂલાઈ જશે તો એમાં તમે જે કંઈ ડેટા સેવ કર્યો છે એ બધો ડેટા લેપ્સ જશે. Let me tell you. So our company is created hereby. You can see on gateway. It is there. Done. All the options are also visible. Now we will go back to the exercise part again. હવે આપણે ડાયરેક્ટ એન્ટ્રી તો કરી શકીએ નહીં, right? The first thing to do is to open all the ledger accounts. That is the next step. In step number 1, we create a company. In step 2, you open all the ledger accounts. In step number 3, you create the stock items, measurement units, go downs, etc. And then in the last step, we will pass the voucher entries. Okay. So step number 1 is over. આપણે company create કરી લીધી છે. Now we are in step number 2, in which we have to open the accounts one by one, and for that we have to go through the transactions. We'll refer the transactions one by one to find out the names of ledger accounts. For example, refer the first transaction, purchases made from Noble Limited, right? So 2 accounts are required. The one is purchase account and the other is Noble Limited. Let us go to Tally accounts info. In that we go to ledgers. You can create it on single ledger mode or multiple ledger mode. If you go through multiple ledger creation, then over here you have to select all items. Already you know that. We have done it so many times. Now we are creating the first account, that is purchase account. Under which group you will classify this, you know that. Group selection requires proper attention. Purchase account created. Then Noble Limited. We are purchasing from Noble. So Noble is our supplier or creditor, right? Put it under the group of sundry creditors. That is number 2. Then transaction number 2. The table and its items are to be created under inventory info section. So keep it pending. પહેલા આપણે બધા ledger accounts open કરી લઈએ. Second transactions half of the above items are sold to Nachiket. It's a transaction of sales and sales are made to Nachiket. So sales account under which group? You put it under sales account group. Fine. And fourth account is Nachiket. We are selling to Nachiket. Okay. So Nachiket is our customer or debtor. We have a group called sundry debtors. Under that you have to classify 4 accounts created. Next, number 3, we received half the amount from Nachiket by check. Since it's a check, we will create one account that is called bank account. Under bank accounts, it is created there. Then number 4, received interest on bank deposits. That's kind of income. Create a new account, interest on deposits or interest on bank deposits. That is our indirect income, right? We have a group named indirect incomes. Under that, put it the word account A/C must appear after the name of the account. Then paid stationery bill 5,000. Stationery expenses will be there. Stationery expense account. It is a direct expense or indirect expense, you know that. Stationery expenses are debited to profit and loss account, right? So that will be indirect expense for us. We have seen the difference between direct expenses and indirect expenses. So according to that understanding, stationery expenses are indirect expense for us. Then we have number 6, brought 5 lakh rupees into business as capital. 2 accounts, cash and capital. But as all of you know, we don't open cash account. Cash account is by default created by Tally. So we don't open additional cash account. But we will open capital account. And the group is also capital, right? Capital account group that is created. Then number 7. Nachiket paid remaining amount to settle his account. Already we have Nachiket account in the list, so no need. In the next transaction, what happens? We paid the due amount to Noble Limited. We have already created Noble Limited's account. So it is also done. Transaction number 9, advertisement expenses paid. Okay, advertisement expenses account. It is also indirect expense and it is created. Okay, and in the last transaction, purchased furniture, we will create which account? Furniture account, and furniture is classified under fixed assets group. આપણે એક અલગ ગ્રુપ આમાં આવે છે ફિક્સ્ડ અસેટ નામનું. Under the group of fixed assets we will put furniture. So hereby we have opened 10 accounts under multiple ledger creation mode, and then we will accept it and it is created. Now if you want to see the whole list, what we do? We go to display, right? Under single ledger there is an option of display, and in the display section we have the list of all the accounts that we have already